heart.
Holy crap, we're starting big with Mary's donation of $100. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello. Oh my gosh, very unexpected. What a start. That means I have to do like 5 dating advice already. Oh my gosh, you didn't even know that was happening. Mary, thank you so much. What a drop. What a drop. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Hello. You are so kind, Mary. Yes, you are. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? How was your week? Good to hear, Becky, that you're feeling a bit better. Definitely get lots of rest. I was kind of... Honestly, I was happy that you guys took a break this weekend because, yeah, it was getting a lot. It was clearly a lot. How's everyone doing? Hi, Gotten. Hi, Broke. Hi, Mishu. Hi, Neon. Hi, Biggie Smalls. Hi, Becky. Hi, Neon. Hi, Thick Gemini. Hi, Hyperion. Hello, hello. Hey, Shauna. You're having a good weekend, too? Awesome. The break helped a ton. All I've done is sleep. Perfect. That's what you needed. That's what you needed. You're gonna feel refreshed by next week. It's gonna be amazing. Hey, Queen! Hey, William! Hey, Kevin! Hey, Trash! Hey, Dalton! Hey, Devin! Hey, Net! Oh my gosh. So the music that you guys are hearing right now is actually non-copyrighted music? Yeah, it's a really good Spotify playlist actually. Oh, about the Ivixie emotes, yes. We can do that. I'm actually waiting for some new updated ones. We can definitely do that. We can do it on the Discord and on the stream. Hello. New hair. No. Me? No, not me. I have a new shirt on though. Am I wearing my floaty? Yeah, I'm wearing my floaty. Let me show you guys my floaty. Yeah. I want to be busy all week with Ivixie, Becky, and Roxy. I have heard a few suggestions within that path. Maybe at some point, Becky, Roxy, and I could do some stuff together. I would totally not be opposed to doing something like that. You want one? You want a floaty? Listen, I've always wanted a floaty like that. I've always seen it like in shows like, I don't know, Love Island is the first one that comes to mind, and I've never had one. So now my model has one instead. I drew Vixie the other day. Her hair was the most fun to draw. Really? Where did you post this? Where did you post this? I'm gonna have to... You want to pool? True. Good point. You do need a body of water to actually use a floaty in. Which is weird, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm just rocking this floaty as if no pool around. I'm just, you know, roaming in space, just floating. That would be fun, wouldn't it? We'll make it work at some point. We'll make it work. Guys, today we're gonna be talking about dating. How many singles do we have in the chat? How many singles in the chat? I want to know. Let's work on some beach backgrounds. Ooh, yes. You know what? Yes. Me! Queen J! Hey, CC! Donald, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're single, Devin? Alright, you can be honest, guys. I'm not trying to, like... I'm not like trying to expose you or anything, I promise. I'm just, you know, it's gonna be the topic of today's stream. That's why I ask, you know? You're single? A lot of singles, okay? A lot of singles. That's absolutely okay. You know what? I am too. I am too. And I as well struggle with the dating scene. You're single too? Well, there you go. Bunch of singles. 44 and have been single your whole life. Okay. Guilty, you're single too? Well, there you go. There you go. Everyone understands the struggle then. Even if you do happen to be with someone now, you might remember what it was like when you were single. The crazy thing is, guys, I've been in a non-stop relationship until recently. And I haven't been out there on like the apps or anything for like, oh, Big Gemini!
Advice
Thank you so
from an anime girl, okay, pop off.
Yes. You know that the advice from the anime girls are gonna be like top, super relatable to real life. You know that, right? That's why I'm here for you. Thank you so much, Big Gemini. So relatable. So yeah, you can definitely apply whatever I have to say to real life. You know. But as I was saying, I've been not in the apps for I don't know 9 years or something like that. So when I recently went to the apps, I was like, ooh, what is this crap? I don't like it. I hated it so much. It was already pretty bad back then, but now it's so much worse. I don't know how you guys do it. How is anyone supposed to find anyone out there right now? It's horrible. It's horrible. You have the experience. You mean the experience? What kind? What do you mean? The like the relationship experience? I do have some of that, but like the dating, that part is awful. No, that part is awful. You've given up on dating apps, understandably, and you're the lucky one, right, Becky? Because I mean, I won't say that I'm not lucky either. Because the thing is, we're on the spotlight, right? We're in the spotlight, so we're like, we sort of have. We're lucky because we have all these people that we're talking to. People feel drawn to us for whatever reason, one or the other. And sometimes we get to find really cool people in the internet, like within the community that we're building, right? But most people are not that lucky. So what are they supposed to do? You don't trust dating apps? That's understandable. I've been on them. It's horrible. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. Off topic, but I love your eyes. Have you noticed that they have like the little hearts? They go like that. You see? It's one of my favorite parts. I love it. We're all supposed to go outside. I know, what the hell? No, but I was reading this Reddit about dating advice. And what do you suppose? Well, okay, go outside, right? That's one of a really common dating advice. Really common dating advice. Go outside. Locally. Go to, I don't know, a bar? Or a meetup? Or, I don't know, blind date? Or... what do they call it when you guys go, like, from table to table to talk to someone new? What is that called again? Oh god, church? I don't know. Is church a good place? I'm not religious. Sorry. I don't have no idea. Would church be a good idea for finding people? Oh, speed dating. That's the one. That's the thing. Yeah, speed dating. I've never done that. We don't have that over here. It's very fancy. I kind of like the concept though, because, you know, you can usually find out if it's your kind of person by asking the right questions, right? So I don't dislike the concept of speed dating. I actually think it might work. Thanks, Gemini. Thank you for the 5. Did Becky make you wear a t-shirt because of your boobies? Yes. Yes, she did. How did you know? How did you know? She was like, they're too big. I'm too jealous. So she made me wear a t-shirt today. It's absolutely 100% correct. It's not, guys. It's not. She wouldn't do that. They're still there, though. They're still there. They're just covered, you know? Bat, Becky, bat. Everyone I dated, I think I met online too, just with a few exceptions. Same. Last person I met slammed a door into my face. while I was chilling in my friend's basement after work. Oh god, oh god, oh god. The stories, the stories. Which I want to mention this now. The reason why we're talking about dating today is because I am preparing this this dating series that I called Peaky Dates. And we play games together called Peak. Even if you're not a gamer, it's super easy to get into, I promise you. And I'm gonna show you guys a trailer of this game. And the plan for the series is basically just go in, get to know each other, maybe give you guys some practice, give you guys a nice fun experience, relaxing. I promise I'm not too intimidating. I'm really easygoing, I promise. And we just go on like a little bit of a date together and you know, give you guys some practice, like a little practice run with an anime girl. I realized, but I promise I'm a real person behind this, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me show you guys the game. Oh yeah, let me give you guys some advice, right? I think I owe you like at least 6. I think I owe you guys 6 pieces of advice. Okay, advice number 1, right? Advice number 1. If you go out for... Don't take these too seriously, by the way. That's what it says right there. You see that, right? Okay, so anyway, if you go out for dates, I suggest you either put on some deodorant or maybe a nice smelly perfume or something, okay? Because yeah, you wanna smell nice. You wanna smell nice. It's a very simple advice. Very simple advice. A lot of people don't even think about this, but it's important. It's important. Yeah, just smell nice. Just smell nice. Yeah, and make sure you shower. Oh crap, that's advice number 2, right? Yeah, I already give 2 advice. Make sure to shower. And make yourself smell nice. Yeah, those are 2. What if I already smell nice though? Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about people like farting and smelling their own farts and just loving the smell. You know what? No. You might think you smell nice, but the person you're hanging out with might not like that smell. So what I suggest is that you put on some damn perfume. I'm kidding. Maybe you smell nice, Mishu. I don't know. I'd have to find out, you know, but but just to make sure, just go with the perfumes. Go with what the professionals are suggesting, okay? Okay, cool. Did you know that people are into that. Crazy, right? I had like 5 showers today. I'm the same, Hyperion. Mostly because during the summertime, it gets so hot over here. And to just try to save on the electricity bill with the AC, I take showers instead. I think you traumatized. I think so. I think you might have. Advice number 3. Don't get too caught up on gifts. I remember, like, usually, I think people want to show up with a gift, and you spend too much time thinking about, what do I give her? Does she like this? Does she like that? Don't think about that too much. What's gonna really matter in the end is your personality, the good conversation. Gifts are not that important, okay? And if she is in it for the gifts, then she's not the right person for you anyway. All right? Okay, cool. I'll leave it at that. I'll give you guys some more advice later. Also, yeah, don't take it too seriously. We're just being casual and fun, okay? If she's in it for the objects, yeah, that's not good. Like I met a lot of guys, especially when I was like younger, that had the tendency to like shower their crush with gifts. Usually what happens is that, you know, the girl gets used to this and they're just like friend zoning you, but at the same time telling you that you have a chance, all for the freaking gifts and things that you're giving them, right? And I can say gifts, but I can also say like your time or whatever effort you're putting in for them. Maybe you're like fixing their computer, I don't know. You know, you're putting in all this effort because you think that at some point, you know, she's gonna look at you that way. But nope, that's not how that works. That is not how that works. Tone it down. Make it about you, not about what you can give her. Okay? That's advice number 3. No, 4. We're at 4 at this point. Yeah, 4. Ha 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 ha. I found the right person when I'd actually stopped looking. That is, I think that's not bad advice, actually. I think the harder you look, the more you're going to ignore the red flags. Like, the more desperate you are, and the more you try to see a potential date in everyone you meet, the more likely you are to not look at the signs, you know? So I get it. Once you stop looking, you can actually like relax and enjoy the person's company and then realize, oh, there might be something there. So all my previous help I've given you means nothing. Yeah, I'm never gonna look at you that way. I'm just kidding. I'm single now, but I did go out with a 41-year-old at the age of 21. Oh, that age gap. Been single for a while. I had a game 5 years ago, not now though. I'm not sure if that's gonna ever change. If you had game 5 years ago, you have game now. You're just less confident, I feel like. Most likely, you're just less confident. But if you had game, you have game now, man. I've been married for 24 years. Straight out of high school. Are you... Would you say you're happily married? Bye, Sasso. He stopped. He stopped trying. 2 showers a day. 1 in the morning and at night. Yes, that makes sense. Before you get in bed. I quit looking a long time ago. I think my soulmate died or something. Have you guys seen the show called Soulmates? I think it's on Amazon Prime. Amazon Video. Something. What is it called? Anyway, it's on there. Soulmates, and it's about this app. That they test you. Basically, if you're interested in finding your soulmate, the whole concept is that there's one person out there for you in the whole entire world. There was one made for you. That's the concept. And if you if you do the test, then you might find that other person on the other side of the world or whatever. It doesn't. Of course, it's fantasy, right? It's fiction, but it's a funny concept because a lot of the times you do the test and you find out that your person's not around anymore. They took the test 10 years ago and then they died in an accident, you know. But it's very interesting. Look into it if you're really into that sort of stuff. Yeah. So, let me show you. Let me show you Peak, because this is going to be the basis of my new dating series. I just heard my doggo snore so loud. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the floaty away, guys. Takes up too much space on the screen. All right, here we go. Let me see if the audio's working. Holy crap, it's working, all right. Oh, Jesus Christ, all right. So this is the game called Peak, and it's about cooperation and teamwork, which, you know, what better scenario to test your compatibility, right?
I don't know if they're gonna let you on the plane with no shoes on.
Okay, are we ready? I'm ready.
Ah, thank you, Shauna! Thank you!
Okay, Nick? Yeah.
If you can't handle the harsh conditions of Peak and the you know, then
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
maybe you should work on yourself before finding someone.
Less.
Oh!
Look that. I'll carry you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This guy.
Where do you need me to move it? Okay, there you go. Careful,
People
careful,
pleaser.
Kristen. Kristen! What's happening?
Piggyback! You can actually do that, but I think only after a person's passed out.
Run.
Oh. Okay, you guys are going that way. All my hunger.
There's like these phases, these different biomes, and I think there's like 4. So you start on the beach, and then you go into the forest area, then you go into the winter area, so snow, and then you go into the lava area. So this is the final one, and then you reach the peak. I have not reached the peak, but then again, I have not played the game too much because I've been waiting to play this with the new series, the Peaky Dates.
What? Wait.
That's the whole thing. It's a very simple concept. I think it's very, very, very cool. And that's going to be the basis of our peaky dates. The new dating series. And the plan is to just, you can play with up to 4 people, but the plan is just 2 people, just me and one other person, and then we chat, and then we probably get gulped up by the fog because we get too distracted in our beautiful, amazing conversation, and then we just start over again. It's fine. Yeah, but that's the plan. Just casual, hanging out, one-on-one. We ask questions like anyone would on a date. If you don't ask questions, you're not doing it correctly. That's my advice number 5. Ask questions. You know? Be interested in what the other person has going on. Yeah, ask questions. It's a major one. I've been on dates where with people and they were just sitting there looking at me like, what do we do now? What do you mean, what do we do now? Like, I'm here. We don't know each other. There's so many like opportunities for conversation. Like everyone has a past. Everyone has things to tell and to share. Like what? How do you not ask people questions? Come on. What question do you want me to ask? Ah, very good question. Look at that. Look at you asking questions. No, but like I'm actually going to be asking you guys for advice here because I am going to be having these one-on-one dates. I have currently 11 applicants. They're all really good, so I'm probably likely to accept all of them. And I want to know what kind of questions should I be asking people? Besides the ones that I have in my back pocket, because I got a lot of questions. But what do you guys think is important to know on the first date? Because I got a notepad over here. I'm going to write stuff down. I'll be asking you a bunch of anime and video game questions. I mean, now I have a question for you. Because what if the other person does not share your interests? What if the other person does not like anime or video games? Would you be like, no, you're not for me instantly? Or do you give them a chance and let them have their own hobbies and interests? Like, do you think it could work if you're not entirely sharing all those interests? What are your future goals in life? Yes. Are you... Yeah, that's a very good one. Let me write that down. I'm gonna write all these, and then maybe I'll test them out during the date. Maybe some questions end up being bad questions and, you know, end up causing conflicts. You know, that could be a good test. I'll write this one down. What are your goals for the future? There might be a better way to ask that question, by the way. Like, I would say maybe something like, what are you looking forward to? I think would be a good way to ask that question. Because what are your goals for the future kind of feels like interviewee, right? Yeah, you don't want it to sound interviewee. You want to sound genuinely interested. What do you want to get married? Is the question, do you want to get married? Is marriage something that you want? Doki Bird. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one. Having a few things in common to enjoy together is perfectly fine. Yes, I agree. But like, you're likely to find something even if it's not yet like your more obvious interests, right? Like, for example, anime and video games. There's so many people out there that might not share those, but maybe you guys share, I don't know, painting or arts or music or movies, you know? And there's so many other things that you could think of doing with this person that's not necessarily your most obvious interests. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. I'm gonna write this down. Do you want to get married? It's kind of forward, but you know. I would rather have the person be down to earth and themselves, not all dressed up and coming off fake. Oh yeah, oh for sure. And that's something that you'll likely realize very soon after meeting someone is yeah. Are they playing a part? Are they like hiding something, you know? Are they being genuine? Maybe what is your guilty TV show or snack? Okay. I like that. That gives you an idea of what the person is into, like their personality. What is your guilty pleasures called, right? Guilty pleasure TV show. Like, for example, me, I like reality TV shows, and people always give me a hard time for this because I'm in it for the drama, you know? Like, I used to like Big Brother when that was a thing. More in the beginning. Like reality TV shows, I love it. I love reality TV. I just love seeing people being people. You used to watch them a lot. Hey, Ruby! And hey, Destiny! My partner and I are total opposites, and we've been together for 16 years! Tommy, see? It's totally possible. And honestly, if someone else has a different interest than you, you can actually, if you're like an open-minded person, you can most likely become interested in what they're interested in. For example, I had a boyfriend, my 2 relationships ago. He was a football coach, right? Was I into sports or football at all? No. But I wanted to share this interest because he was so passionate about it, right? So he would love watching the games. And I would watch with him, and I would ask him questions, and I would, yeah. And that's totally possible. Did I start watching sports after that, even after the relationship? No. But I love the fact that he was passionate about it, and so it made me interested as well. Do you have to be passionate? No. But it's a good way to spend time together. Actually, like, be interested in their hobbies and their interests. Real football, of course, obviously. I mean, come on, man. The Bad Girls Club and Jersey Shores was me and my besties jam. I don't know the Bad Girls Club. Hold on, maybe I have to look that up. I don't know that one. How about, would you like to get married sometime in the future? Is that better? Maybe we say it like, is marriage something you want? Yeah, keep it generalized. A relationship is like building a house. You start with the foundation and then you put up the walls, and the memories you make. It's like all the pipes and wiring in the house, yes. And honestly, the more stuff you don't have in common, the more interesting it makes it in a way too, right? Because you get to know all these things that maybe you don't know so much about to begin with. So yeah, I think different interests does still make it very interesting. And ask what their type is. Oh, like what they look for in a person. Most people are use filters on their pictures on dating sites. I don't go into the photos. I want real conversation to see how a person looks. Aren't so important. 100%. I love that. And I'm afraid a lot of people say that but don't feel that way, right? And it's actually okay to admit that you have preferences when it comes to like attraction, right? I think that's perfectly fine to admit that you do have. There's certain things that you might like more or not. But what ends up happening is that if you love someone, you start being attracted to their physical appearance, even if you at first did not like these things that you thought you didn't like. Like, I don't know, a big one might be body hair, right? A lot of people feel like body hair is not attractive. But imagine the person is like, personality-wise, the most compatible you've ever met anyone in your life. And all of a sudden, you don't really mind the body hair anymore. It's crazy how that happens. It really is. What's your current hyperfixation? I love that. That's such a neurodivergent question. What is your... I mean, if they don't understand that question, then they're probably gonna be like a normie, you know? Yeah. What's your current hyperfixation? For me, Froggies is definitely one of them. I probably have several, honestly. I have several hyperfixations. Actually, you know what? One of my hyperfixations ends up being like when I have a crush on someone or when I like someone. That's another hyperfixation. I'm just a fixation kind of person. If I like something, I like it a lot. I wanted, you know, I was about to say like in my body, but that sounded really sus, so I did. But I said it anyway, just for your amusement. You're welcome. Okay, what's your current hyperfixation? Let me write that down. Holy crap! Let's move on to the next. That was anyway. I was gonna say like merge together, right? Like you like something so much you want to merge with it, but that sort of when you're talking about a person, it kind of reaches other. Anyway, why did I said I was gonna move on to the next thing and then I just went right back. Anyway, so it's okay to be a little weird. I welcome weird personally. I do. Like the more like weird. I wouldn't say awkward. Those are two different things. I don't really like awkward. But if you could make a usually awkward situation to a like a funny one, then yo, I love that. You sus never. Never! You guys would know. You guys would know. Do you know the name I Don't Get Any Sleep because y'all are getting sleep because of me? It's from Bad Girls Club. I didn't get any sleep because of... I don't know that sentence. I might have to look into that. The moon is massive tonight in the UK? Ah, UK is not too far away from me. Did I know you were from the UK, Hyperion? I think you mentioned that last time. I had an ex call my games dumb while she'd sit there and watch Futurama. I mean, I'm guilty for liking Futurama, but it's sort of on the same wavelength, isn't it? Like games and Futurama. But they're both pretty nerdy. Just had the sudden urge to just combine with that. Yeah, exactly. So you understand? It's not sexual at all. It's like a cuteness aggression, you know? You just want to... Now you guys are being sus. Not me, not me. No. You have to be very open-minded when it comes to sex nowadays, because people are open to a lot of shit when it comes to sex now. I think people always were weird and having their crazy kinks. I think it was always a thing. I think people are just more comfortable now admitting to it. So I think people were like they used to hide it, and now they're not hiding it as much. And honestly, I feel like it's very good to be open about those things like right at the beginning if you can, because that's an incompatibility that a lot of people can't live with. Like if you're the kind of person that you know gets turned on by we were talking about farts earlier. Like if you guys get turned on by farts, you know, if it makes a difference, then you might want to mention that in the beginning before it gets a little awkward later on, you know? Yeah, you might want to... Top or bottom is a big one. 100%. 100% that's a big one. Probably before the farts, you should probably mention that first. It's not gonna be that kind of date though, right? What? What kind of date? That ends in the nasty? No, we can't do that on stream, silly. You know these dates are live, right? That's not appropriate for any of the platforms I'm on. Remember I said no OnlyFans? Yeah, that was one of the questions people had for me last week. I don't have that. We don't do that. No. But it worked on Rumble. If you get turned on by farts, Roxy is your soulmate. Yo, you're right. You're right. I think she might be testing us, isn't it? I think the overly the crazy comfort level around farts on her stream, she might be testing us. She might be trying to understand if we're into it too. I think that's totally what she's doing. Might be onto something. Family Guy or The Simpsons? Roxy looks older than my grandmother? No. What, you're not into that? If they like farts, then they can lay in the bed with Boogie. Maybe they're not into Boogie farts though. You know, there's like, you know how a girl's farts always smell like roses. You know, sometimes you're not into the other kind of farts. You're into the rose smelling farts. You guys knew about this, right? Girls don't smell. You guys knew that, right? Yeah. It always smells good. How did you go from dating advice to talking about, because it's part of it, okay? It's part of it. It's part of dating. Maybe not the first date. I mean, unless you're... I'm not judging. I'm not judging, like, go ahead, you know? First date might be good, because then you realize those compatibilities too. If they're not there, you move on, you know? Like roses, exactly. Yep. You finish with a big dump in the bathroom, you leave the bathroom, you just know that as soon as someone else comes in there, they're gonna be absolutely fine, because it's gonna smell so nice, right? How that works. When you're a girl, that's how that works. I'm back, welcome back, Becky. We're talking about farts, and and how ladies' farts smell like roses. It's true, right, Becky? It's true. Do people actually be shy to fart in front of their date? I would hope so. Personally, I'm not into people who are overly comfortable with burping and farting in front of their partner. I was in a 7-year relationship without ever farting in front of each other. Can you believe that? And we lived together. I would like that. That is how I want it. That is how I want it. It is human nature, but you don't have to make it a thing to be super comfortable with each other. I mean, if you're into that, sure, right? I mean, if you wanna, I know plenty of couples that like don't have any problems farting in front of each other, but that's just not me. Nope. Bad views on this? I don't think so. Listen, this is like double what I get, so I don't think it's bad whatsoever. Becky, it's Buck Moon tonight in the UK. Buck Moon? What is a Buck Moon? Next question. If you could be any animal, what would you be? This is one of those questions that I personally am super bad at. Like, there's so many animals, and how would you decide on what animal you are? I don't know. I would like the question, but at the same time, not know how to answer. You'd be a cat, sleep all day. I might actually steal that. That might be my answer actually. If you could be an animal, if you were an animal, what animal would you be? By the way, guys, I want to let you know that if we reach today's goal, then we will be doing a LCU episode next week. LCU episode next week. On Saturday, 6 p.m. EST. And I really want to do an LCU episode because I have been watching, you know, the Lolcal universe for a while. Maybe 6 months, you know, since before Becky left, obviously. And I have some things to say about what's going on. I wanna have that conversation. You know, I wanna put my perspective out there, the viewer perspective. And I wanna see what you guys have to say. Because you guys, this is still much of a topic of conversation, right? I see you guys in the Discord talking about this sort of stuff, and a lot of you still are over there and over here at the same time. And I'm curious how you guys feel about it, because there's some things that are happening here and there that I'm like, I want to talk to you guys about this. The drama is so good, yes. Yes, it is, isn't it? I can't stop watching. Hey, Pirate! But hey, if we don't reach the goal today, I set the goal for 500, like Becky does. So 500. And if we don't reach it, that's okay. I can always try another time. You'd like to hear my views? Yeah, I would love to like have a maybe if we don't reach the goal, we can like have a chat at some point anyway about it. We'll find a day to do it. But if we reach the goal, that I'm going to collect clips from you guys. I'm going to go on the Reddits and ask you guys all kinds of questions so that you can let me know what you want to discuss during the episode. And then we're gonna go crazy on it. Savage Becky and left, I stopped watching. Yeah, I did not stop watching, but it's definitely been a different experience watching it. It's been something. You just met a bunch of mods today in his Discord? Yeah, it doesn't feel like... At this point, I'm not surprised. I have some banger opinions! Pirate and I have definitely been talking about stuff like that. Oh yeah, Sazzo's not happy about that one. I'd be a bat, sly around the night and scare the ladies. Oh god! What a purpose in life. Free Rewind memberships. Free? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, you mean like gifted subs, right? Or like how... I am not. I'll stay far away from all the drama, thanks. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. I respect that. It's not like the kind of content that I do all the time, so I understand. Can't wait for a CD to be on. I still don't know. I really thought that was a joke. I really thought that was a joke when I first heard about that. Bring CD-ROM over to Lolcow Live? After saying that Rastov didn't cut it? What? I'm confused by that one. But I guess we'll see. It's like how Keem sees something in Glammy, right? And he won't give up on that idea. You know, he sees something in Glammy, he sees something in CD-ROM. Okay, Keem, alright. Anyway. Alright, well, that's a little bit of a teaser. If we get to talk about this next week. You know what? I don't have anything against CD-ROM. I actually think he's a cool guy. And I think he's funny. Now, is he super awkward? Yes. I guess that might be good content for Lolcow Live. I really don't know. I might be wrong about this, but... Okay, Ruby, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I can't believe they're still messing around. Not getting a real host. It's weird, right? It doesn't feel like this one's gonna be the one either, but you never know. He might be a super good fit. I have no idea. Hello, Name Marie. How are you today? Good to see you. You don't pay attention to him? I mean, I don't watch his shows, but... Alright. So, do you guys have any other questions? I might have missed a few. I'm sorry. Do you guys have any other questions that you think are important for, like, that first date scenario? Something that would be important for you to get to know a person? Sometimes, if you don't want to waste time, you ask as many questions, like important, direct questions to see if they're your kind of people. If not, then you just move on, you know? How sensitive are you? Would that be a question for a first date? I feel like that's too generalized, though, isn't it? Maybe choose a cause that's, like, close to you, and then ask them how they feel about it, you know? That will sort of... That way you understand if that person is, like, feeling the same way as you about that cause. Like, for example, me personally, I don't eat meat, for example. And that is something that I find important. And that might be something I'll mention. Maybe not on a first date, but... Like, sometimes, like, choose a cause. Like, for example, if you're, like, really religious and that's super important to you, then that might be something to mention. I don't eat meat, no. Yes, vegan meat, yes. If it's not from an animal, then I'll eat it. Yeah, pescatarian. Yeah, pescatarian. It's not vegan, but I don't eat meat. I don't see fish as meat. At least in Portuguese, you separate those two. I like to ask people what they enjoy doing with their spare time. That is a very good one, yes. You kind of get to see where their priorities are, right? So let's see. What do you like to do in your spare time? I like that question. It really tells you, like, for example, if you're not an outdoorsy person like me, because I'm not. I'm a, like, indoors kind of person. Couch, cuddles, watch a movie. If someone is, like, the total opposite and, like, every chance they get, they want to go ride a bike or go hiking, or I don't know, maybe that's not your kind of person, right? So that's a good question. That's a good question. How big it is? You know what? I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna choose someone to ask that to. I'm gonna test out this question, okay? I will. You said it in the chat, and I will do it. I will freaking do it. How big is it? You know, they might think I don't know what they're gonna think I'm talking about, but it'll be interesting no matter what. That isn't the first, I mean, I saw it in the chat. It's going in there. It's going in. Going in where? No, I mean, nope. Anyway, how big is it, right? How big is it? Yeah. It's in there now. It's in there. I volunteer as tribute. What, you got a good answer to that question? Stop! What? I don't know what you mean. Anyway, your brain is right. There you go, see? I mean, you can interpret that however you want. I'm not being specific. How big is your house? How big is your family? How big is your... I couldn't even enjoy the IRL content, LCL content. It's all just about humiliation. It really is weird. I saw this compilation of like moments from this last camp IRL, and it's a lot about, for example, one thing that I would love to talk about next weekend if we reach the goal today is about the mud fights. About the Xylee Glammy situation, the mud fight between the two of them. I have some opinions. I have some opinions about that. But yeah, that'll be maybe next weekend. Do you enjoy traveling? That's a good one. That's a good one. Do you enjoy traveling? Getting to see new things, getting to eat new kinds of food, meet new cultures. That is very, very interesting question. That fight was intense. Oh god, oh god. Are you gonna do a 2-hour stream? That's the plan. Yes, that's the plan. So we have about an hour and 10 minutes. It was a setup. Ooh, Polly! I'm gonna show you guys some of these applications that I have so far. I do know that one of the people that I'm going to be going on a date with is already in a relationship, and usually I would say, why are we going on a date if you're already in a relationship? But this person happens to be polyamorous, so that'll be an interesting one. That'll be an interesting date. I'm gonna ask all the questions. I'm gonna ask all the questions. What they like to read? Okay, well, that would be terrible for me to answer because I don't read. Just a chat. Oh, can you imagine? People ask you, what do you read? And I'm like, I read the chat. I read chat. Yeah, that's what I read. That's my best answer. It was supposed to be for your eyes only. I wasn't sure if that's how you guys felt, but if that's the case, I won't do it. I won't do it. That's what you've told anyone? No, I haven't. Did I say that? All right, that's fine then. If there's any doubts about it at all, then I won't do it. There's not a problem. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. My Gen Z brain is small. I don't like reading unless I get pictures and cool art style, right? I'm not gonna say what gen I am, but that's, yeah, I can't read. But I've been like that since I was a kid. Not very good at reading. Let's talk about Polly. Yeah. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. It's not how I choose to do things, but I'm very curious. So there's definitely going to be questions, and it's going to be an interesting date for sure. But yeah, I'm not going to show you guys the application so far, but I just want to say that we have a range of ages. We have different genders, which I think is awesome. We have different experiences, and when it comes to dating, one of the questions that I have on the form is, what is your background in relationships? Like, how many have you had? And what's your more recent experience? And then also what they want to take from this experience. Let me show you guys. Let me send you the link if you guys are interested in you still have time to participate if you'd like. If you like to apply for one of the peaky dates. The game, by the way, is pretty cheap. It's like $7, I think. And it's very worth it if you guys want to play with friends, not just with me. But let me get you guys the link. There you go, guys. There's the form. You guys want to go check it out and maybe fill it in? It's gonna be casual. It's not gonna take too long. 1 hour to 2 hours max. And then I'll make a really cool clip of our time together. And that's all that there is to it. It's supposed to be casual and fun, not super serious. All females are bi-curious. You know, yeah, I think that does happen a lot. Body count. This is a major topic right there. Freaking body count. Have you guys seen that dating show where there's these guy hosts, and one of the first questions that they ask all the girl guests is what their body count is, and then they judge hard. Vixie's body count is high. What an interesting thing you're saying. Anyway, so what's your body count? You really want me to ask that? I mean, it's going in there. What's your... I'm gonna find a victim for this question. I will. What's your body count? It's in there. Vixie, what's your body... what? Hello? What? No, we're... You know, you can ask this question if we're going on a date. How about that? You can ask me questions if we're going out on a date, but not now. I'm not gonna ruin it. Okay, sounds good, Hyperion. Get some good sleepies. Thank you for hanging out. I think you submitted yours. I believe so. But definitely check. Definitely check. Do you want or have children? Very good, very good. Do you want or have children? That's very important. Maybe not for a first date, but we're gonna have like the first 5 dates in one. Okay, we're gonna make an intense experience. We're gonna make the first date worthy. Like, it's gonna answer all your questions, and you're gonna know exactly what to expect. So we're victims now. No, victims. No. I'm just there asking questions. Questions are innocent. What do you mean? What's so wrong with questions? You can always say, by the way, if there's something that you're not comfortable with, you just tell me. You know, you don't have to answer. There's no mandatory answer policy. When you answer what you're comfortable answering. Where's my tail? It's around here. When I go like, wee. It is there. Let me... There it is. It was just down, you know? Vixie's famous last words. The kid question's a good one? Yeah. It's a very... Can we... Oh, that's interesting. But I'm not gonna write that one down, because I don't know if they have a tail. I don't know if they have a tail. That's very specific. Oh, Marie, thank you so much for the $19.99. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're very sweet.
Showing some love, Vixie, throwing kisses.
Thank you. Did you guys hear that, by the way? I'm checking if the TTS is working. I appreciate you, Marie. If it's a man, they have a front tail. So you guys want me to ask on a first date if I can play with their quotation mark tail? I think that might be a bit much, guys. I think that might be I think that might be a bit much. I might have to filter you guys now. That's a little much. Not playing with their front tail. God. Thank you, Rapid Studios. I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you stay around. It's been a super cool, fun time last weekend and now, so absolutely. I don't have plans to go anywhere. There's no filtering me, you know this. Do you like lemons? Very important question. You know what? I'm gonna transform that into, do you eat your daily vegetables? Yeah. You gotta know if they're healthy, you know? You gotta know if they're taking care of themselves. It's a citrus fruit, I know. But I decided to broaden the question a bit. Bruh. I see Truck over here looking like a mystery machine. Seems like a thing lately, a mystery machine. I think you're being followed, dude. Average Z! Thank you so much for the 20!
BBU heart, full score.
BBU heart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 20. That is so kind. I appreciate it. We are getting closer to like halfway maybe of our goal today. I don't have like a... We should have a bar on the stream, right? Like a goal, like a super chat sort of bar that fills up. I think that's possible. I've definitely seen it. I mean, I do it all the time over on my channel. There's gotta be a way to do that. Ask them about their lemons. Are they juicy, sour, maybe? What lemons are we talking about here? What is that code for? Or is there a part of your body that are also known as, lemons? Oh my. Are they juicy or sour? Are your lemons juicy or sour? Oh my god. That's crazy. Let me see if I see any other questions in the chat. I'm a sourpuss? Hello? What does a sour lemon taste like? You might want to taste Thick Gemini's lemons in that case. I think he might have some sour ones! How do you control your ears with the keyboard? No, actually, it's that they're connected to my eyebrows. See that? Yeah. I'm a fiery, spicy lemon. Thank you very much. Okay, spicy lemon. Are these the awkward situation you were referring to earlier? No, what is awkward? I don't see awkward. I don't know what you're talking about. What about my tail? What about my tail? Oh, basically it waves back and forth if I don't do anything, and then if I go really excited or I smile, then it goes like wee. I'm a sweetie pie, thank you. You can ask if they do drugs, yo. I'm all for it. Do you do drugs? I'll definitely get at least one victim with this question. Do you do drugs? If they spit or swallow. Do you spit or swallow? Listen, it's going in. It's going in. Yeah, Sammy. Yes, for sure. Yeah, and then there's like face tracking. Yeah, face tracking. You got me there, man. Gee, it's in there now. You drink alcohol. If you drink or smoke is often a very first date question, isn't it? Do you smoke or drink alcohol? I'm gonna be drinking some later. Saturday nights are my drinking nights. You could drink but not smoke. I'm not into that either. Yeah, smoking. No. Yeah, you get this really awful I think I've only dated one guy that smoked like cigarettes and stuff. Oh man, you don't want to kiss that person. Not nice. I feel called out! No! Vaping is a little different because vaping doesn't really cause that same effect. Never smoke anything? Are you hiding something there, or what if they don't spit or swallow but enjoy the skincare? Oh, I get it now. That took me a little too long. That took me too long. I feel like an idiot. But yeah, absolutely. I guess, you know, whoever I ask, if they spit or swallow, they can always come back at me and say, no, I just enjoyed the skincare. You don't get it? I'll let you sit on it. I'll let you sit on it. I'll let you sit on it. Oh, man. What does skin have to idle? I can't answer you that, I'm sorry. crazy. This is definitely a question we might know. Which one? Which one? Ask how long their tail is. No, we already have that one. The question is how big is it? We already have that question in there. Glazed like a donut. There you go. That's a hint. That's a good hint right there. Yeah, there you go. You got it. You got it. I feel like I know that's how I felt too when I took 2 seconds. I felt like it took too long to get there too. Yeah, but we're on the same page now. We're on the same page. It's okay. Ah, thank you, KMG. Thank you. How are you gonna follow up skincare with sit on it? I swear that was not on purpose. I meant sit on it as in like think on it. You nasty. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. It's most of the it's only really ready to no, stop, brain, stop. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, I'm good. I'm back. Okay, date 1 questions, guys. Date 1 question. It comes before this. Yeah, definitely, because it's usually needs some time after. Anyway, so that's sus mind acting. No, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me though. You had a question earlier. Okay, tell me. Do you want to repeat? Kai smokes sweet. True. That is also different. I'm crying, laughing. This is hard. Yes, hard is a. Oh God! Stop it, chat! Stop it. Drink some water. Yes, I have been. I have been doing my best. If your dates are gonna have to face reveal. Oh, on picky dates? No. No. It's not about that. I mean, I'm over here dating you guys as an anime girl. You guys are not gonna have to face reveal, you know? I would never expect that. Are they making you? Yes. Yes! The questions are hard. Oh, yo, of course you were talking about the questions. What else would you be talking? Anyway. Yeah, hydrating is key. I am. I did not do a good job last time I streamed. Here. Last Saturday, I was not doing good with the hydrating. But I'm definitely doing better. I do not watch Queso. I did stumble upon his stream when I was doing TikTok streams, like last year. But I don't watch him, no. I usually just skip. Sorry. Just checking, because it's sort of wing woman situation. Yes, but it's really not about looks. Especially because, you know, we're on the internet. That's not going to be people's first impression of you. It's going to be your personality and how you present yourself with your voice or your words. What soda do you like to drink? That's a good one. What soda do you like to drink? What else would you want to know from someone that you're getting to know? Like what about healthy habits or like we already talked about interests and hobbies and stuff, but would you want the partner that you're looking for, do you want them to be healthy? Do they exercise? Is that something that is important to you guys? What is your favorite series or movies? I think we had a guilty pleasure TV show, but that is a different question. So let me put that down. How do they handle conflict? Now that's quite the loaded question though, isn't it? I don't think a lot of people would know how to answer that, because a lot of people would say one thing and then do another, right? I don't think a lot of people are aware of how they act in conflicts. A lot of people have to have a certain self-analyzing and maturity to realize that sort of thing. So it might not be a first date question. I do like the question though, because that says a lot about a person, but really only if they're aware of themselves and how they act. I don't know what that is either, Jason. A favorite movie or series? Do you exercise? Yeah, Linda, for sure. Currently with since she's getting root canal. Oh my gosh, okay, Ani Wolf. Oh gosh, root canal, that is a rough one. I hope they're okay. I hope they're not too nervous. Hey Sage, ask them what are the deal breakers. Ooh, yes, I like that one. What are your deal breakers? Do you guys have some? I'm kind of curious. You guys have some? What is your family history? That is a loaded question though. What are you actually asking with that question? Like, what do you want to know? Like, do you like family history? Are you like a doctor's perspective? Like, you want to know all their genetics? Like, what are you actually asking in that question? Do you guys have deal breakers? Let me think of some of mine, because I definitely have them. You don't know how to answer? I'm sure you do. Like, give it a few minutes, because I'm sure you do have some deal breakers. Like, there's just some things that people may do that you're like, no, that is unacceptable. I can guarantee it'll explode chat. Well, is it something that you can say? Is it like controversial but not necessarily like a bad thing? Religion and politics should be avoided, but if not, it opens up a big potential dialogue. I mean, it depends on how much importance you give those two topics, right? Because if imagine you're in politics, right? That might be something that's important for you to know from your partner or your potential partner. And if you're really religious and you go to church every Sunday and you want to make sure that your kids are brought up super religious as well, like, that's sort of something that you want to know from the start before you get too invested, right? Have a job? Does it have to be a job, or can it be like one of those month-to-month situations, you know? Because that's so popular nowadays. The job market is so broken that people find things to do that are not official jobs, if you know what I mean. But then they gotta make money, right? They gotta hustle. You think it's important for them to like, okay, I think what you're saying is you want them to be independent financially. You want to make sure that they can bring their own money to the table. I mean, especially if it comes to like, because I get that. The job, however, the job question can be scary for a lot of people because, for example, content creators, right, like me, if I hear that question, if I hear do you have a job question, then I usually say yes, I'm a streamer, I'm a content creator, but a lot of people don't consider that a job. So then it gets and it gets complicated. And if there's conflicts, get out. Thank you, Don. Thank you, I appreciate it. Because of the drama going on, I have no idea what drama that is. Are you referring to like the BBU drama or like maybe LCU drama? But I'm not too worried about it. Listen, I think these numbers are amazing. I was never expecting to have the numbers that we had last week. And things fluctuate. I can't expect anything really. I don't. You assume it's LCU? It might be. Oh, Mike and Bridget LCU drama. Why does anyone even listen to those? Because those are all like fake and scripted, and who knows what truth is behind any of it. Like, I don't unless there's video proof of like, I don't know what. I just don't believe any of it. Why is it even why is it keeping you from anything else going on in your life? Because that's all blah, 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 blah. What made you interested on going out with me? I think that is oh yeah. What made you interested in going out with me? Hey, John Board. What is this? It's just well, my name is Ivixie. We can start there. And this is our the Becky show from the weekend. So it's Saturday stream. And I've done an episode last week, and I'm doing one now, and I'll do one next weekend. And if you guys don't like it, and if it's not your kind of content, that's fine too. You can just tune into the usual Queen Supreme. and late night with Savage and Roxy. You know, that's fine. They'll be here, and I'll be here at 2 hours a week. But it's not everyone's thing. Ah, thank you, Broke Man. Thank you. I'm a huge body swap fan. Any anime or show movie like that has body swapping. Huh, that is not a theme that I'm too familiar with. I can probably think of some if I think really hard. But that's, yeah, like, is that like, would body swapping be a theme like isekai is a theme? I haven't considered that. Ever been arrested? And how many baby mamas do you have, Lord? I feel like that's a bit targeted. Wasn't there someone that went on the dating show with Becky? That had like multiple baby mamas and like everyone was like super judgy about it, huh? Yeah, I remember that. Would you like fusion? When you say fusion, what do you mean? In terms of like what, food or what matters to you? That's a very generalized question too, huh? We gotta break that down just a little bit. Do you perhaps mean something like do you have any causes or things that are important or like priorities in your life? We could maybe ask what is one of your major priorities in your life besides your career? Maybe that could be something. Dragon Ball Z fusion. What was your first impression of me? Oh, I like that one. What was your first impression of me? That would make my brain short circuit. Which one? Which one? Anything you make money at is a job because you have to put your time and effort into it. Yeah, true. And I agree with that. Although at the same time, depends on how consistent it is, right? So for example, if you're a freelancer, right? And you do design work, but you only had one client last year and the job took you like 1 week. Is that really a job? You know, like if you don't consistently have paying customers or paying clients, like, is that really a job? Because you probably didn't make enough to make a living, right? I'm not telling you. Oh, which one would be cringy? You gotta tell me so I can ask you during our date. Oh no, not cringy. You didn't know how you would react. I want to ask you that question. Hey Anna, how you doing? Welcome in. It's anime. It was a girl guy. Oh, they have to figure out how to get the body back. Oh, I've definitely seen that concept before, yes. Is there a song you always sing in the shower? I like that question. Is there a song you always sing in the shower? What's your body count? We have that one. It's in there. It's in there, Nikon. It's in there. Didn't expect that one to be put in there, but it's in there. Ah, Destiny, don't you be like... Okay, fine. I'll have to test. I'll have to just include all of them for you. Do you like shared shower sessions or save water? To save water. Now my question to you is, do you really end up sharing the saving water when you share the shower? Because every time I hear someone say that, I'm like, no, I don't see it. I think you're gonna end up using more water in the end. I think the shower might be on for a while, and you're not really washing yourself. If anything, you're making yourself more dirty, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Neither of you get cleaned properly. No, you don't. No, you don't. This is very true. Ideal first date would be golden core. What is that? The difference between a hobby and a job. Yeah, it's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah. It is. I think the truth is, if you don't make money with it, then it's not a job. Yeah. You don't think you want to shower with a guy? It's not as romantic and practical as people make it seem in the movies, guys. It's not. Oh, it's a restaurant. Okay, I didn't know. What kind of restaurant? What caused your last relationship to end? Ooh, that can be a tough one. But I'll put it in there. What caused your last relationship to end? Ooh, that can be a tough one. I will say some of the people that we'll be going on dates with have never had a relationship before. So that will give us a completely like different vibe, different opportunities for questions. So yeah, we have a very vast variety of people at the moment, which is really cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All you can eat has a lot of food? Okay, very cool. Baths are better. Baths do sound more fun. Yeah, like jacuzzi sort of situation. I feel like after a certain age, the count doesn't matter. You mean the body count? Some people are still like... It does matter to some people. It matters. I don't know why. Some people find it really important to have like... to be with someone who hasn't been with a lot of people. I guess that's probably based on some like insecurity, right? But yeah. Like, I don't feel like I'm very good, so yeah. You probably shouldn't have been with a lot of different people, because then you'll be comparing, and you'll think that they're better than me, and so it's probably best if you don't have had a lot of experience, you know? That's how I feel. That's what I feel that comes from. Like, insecurity. Hey, Geek Heavy, what's up? Am I on the wrong channel? Okay, so I am the Saturday stream from 6 p.m. EST to 8 p.m. EST, but I'm just doing this time slot once a week. The rest of the week is Becky and Roxy and Savage as usual, with a very often appearance of Thick Gemini. Ooh, do you like cosplaying or role playing? Favorite holiday time of the year? Oh, I like that one. Favorite time of the year? Holiday. You believe in guy-girl friendships? Well, oh, I love that one. Nikon, you got some good questions. I like that one. It behind the camera has been arrested? Like officially? What happened? You should watch I Would Fight Demon Lord for My Daughter. Is about a guy that adopts a demon wolf girl. I think I've seen something about that. You like being carried? Oh, like actual physically carried? Interesting. I like the do you believe in guy girl friends while in a relationship? I feel like that's coming from a place there, Nikon. I feel like you might have some things to say about that topic. Guys, again, I want to share the link. I will be starting, hopefully, I can't promise 100% because I still have to reach out to people, but the plan is to start the Peaky Date series tomorrow. And that's going to be over on my Twitch channel, okay? I don't wanna promote too much, but you'll find me if you go looking. It's not that hard to find, and I'm going to be starting the series tomorrow. And we're going to have at least 12 episodes, because I have 12 responses so far. If you guys are interested in going on a super casual, lighthearted date with me while we play Peak, then you can go ahead and fill the form. If you're not much of a gamer, you don't have to worry too much. It's not a skill-based game. It's a teamwork-based game. It's really accessible to anyone, I would say. Has the first one been decided? No, that's why I can't promise tomorrow, but I need to reach out to people and see if they're available for tomorrow. I wanna get this started. But yeah, I've been a little busy. I haven't been able to. Yeah, but that is the plan for us to start tomorrow. I might be around all night, but hope you all enjoy the show. Thank you, Knight Rider. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. Just go back to the notepad. Let's see. I should probably give you guys some more advice, right? Because I think we've had a few donos coming in. Advice. We already went through a few, so definitely smell nice. Don't think that by not putting on perfume or deodorant or whatever that you're gonna be neutral smell, because you're not. Everybody's gotta smell. Everybody's gotta smell. Just because you're used to your own smell doesn't mean that someone else has to be able to handle it, alright? Okay, cool? Alright, making sure. We also said that very important to ask questions. Ask questions, show interest. You should take that. Oh, shut up on your face. You don't know what I smell like. Just because you see some flies around me doesn't mean I'm stinky. They're nasty. No! Stop it! See that he doesn't use deodorant? I mean, was that a conversation? I might not have seen that conversation. Maybe she did say she doesn't use deodorant. Actually, you know what? I know people who don't like deodorant. My dad used to tell me that he doesn't use deodorant because it like clogs your pores or whatever. And he just wanted his body not to have to adapt to the consequences of using deodorant, so he doesn't use it. That's what he told me. Oh, Mike mentioned it. I'm not sure. It sounds like something someone would say, and not necessarily based on the truth, but it could be. It could be. And the one person here that can confirm Vixie's not stinky. Yeah, there you go. You can confirm them not stinky. I do have that fly redeemed for a reason. Just because flies get places doesn't mean, like Becky, for example. Becky sometimes has flies in the room, and I'm sure Becky's not stinky. It just happens. Flies are there. Flies, they fly and they get to places. It's a sometimes I play outside with Jazz and I leave the door open and flies come in. Okay, it has nothing to do with me. Has nothing to do with me. Yeah, that's right. I always use it as soon as puberty, learned the hard way. Deodorant, yeah. I used to have a colleague in high school that I would sit next to often because she was my friend. But she had a very strong, natural scent. I don't think I ever had a conversation with her. We were not that good of friends. But that was rough. That was rough. Like, yeah. And they have no idea because they're used to it, you know? Those flies came from Suffolk Horse. That makes sense. That makes sense. We had no idea he was in there. But he was. He was in that room. Facial hair or no? I believe you can't have guy or girl friends while in a relationship. It never ends well and it creates conflict. It's never happened to me, but it's just my opinion. So actually, a lot of people do agree with you there. A lot of people feel like I think it really depends on the people, but I think it goes both ways. A lot of guys have trouble being friends with a girl without wanting something else, and then on the other hand, a lot of girls have trouble not catching feelings when hanging out with a guy a lot. So it goes both ways, but on the other hand, a bunch of people have so many friends and have no romantic interest in them at all. So I feel like telling your partner that they can't see, that they can't have friends from the opposite sex is it feels very controlling. It feels like, yeah, there's just a trust issue there, I think, that has to be addressed more than anything else. Yeah, there's boundaries for sure. Holy crap, yes, please have boundaries. Like, you know, if you're a girl and you have a guy friend, and you know they ask you for help for something and you go over to help them out and they're like, oh, you want to have a drink and yeah, you want to have a meal with me? And you know, all of a sudden you realize, no, this guy's not my friend. He wants something else entirely. Gamer girl best friend won't be dropped. Yeah, oh man, Becky eating deodorant. I remember that episode. That was rough to watch. I cannot imagine having to chew on that. Ah, no, that was terrible. I don't know how they do it. I've always had more men friends than women, so my hubby had to get used to that. Yo, same. All my relationships had to get used to that too, and it wasn't easy. Especially as a content creator, as a streamer, as a woman, online. I do often have that male attention, and it has to be about trust, because what am I supposed to do, you know? Am I supposed to say, no, I'm sorry, I'm in a relationship, don't talk to me? That would make things very complicated, very hard. I think the question about that is a good question, maybe not a good first date one. The thing about first dates, I think I do want to have these hard conversations and see how people handle them, because I think it does give people good practice for the future, even if it doesn't happen on the first date or the second. These are things that people should be thinking about, right? Having mostly male friends isn't the same thing as getting attention. No, but I end up having a lot more guy friends as well. I end up getting more guy friends as well because of what I do. And the fact that I play games, you know, on my Twitch channel mainly. Like it ends up happening a lot. I like shooter games, and there's like, you know, mostly guys. Let's do a 5 dates in 1 session thing then, instead of treating it like a first date. That is how I've been approaching it too. Like, I feel like it's not just a first date, it's like an intense first date, you know? You know when you meet people and you're so into that connection that you end up staying up all night and talking all night? That's the sort of stuff that I mean. Like ask the hard questions, you know? That's what we want to do. Yeah, like super speed dating. Yeah. Yeah, we want to do that for sure. You want to ask someone you want to play with their tails? No. I think we rejected that question. I think it might be the main group is like, yeah. It happens, but it always ended up being the case with me that I ended up having more guy friends. I had some trouble, especially younger. I had trouble connecting with other girls from my class and from work and stuff, because the topic of conversation was just often not interesting to me. Hey Oreo, how you doing? I need all the advice. I've been single for 40 years. Well, I know that's not true, but oh yeah, I was promising you guys more dating advice, huh? You're out of questions? That's fine. We have covered a lot. How far would you travel to meet someone? I feel like that's a good one for an online scenario, because a lot of us do meet online. How far are you? How far would you travel? Travel to meet someone. You wouldn't travel to third world countries? I mean, if your safety is an issue, or, you know, I mean, listen, the US is not a third world country, and right now I would not travel there. So it just really depends on your safety. Drupert could go on a date tonight if he just called me? I know, dude. A lot of people feel that way about Drupert. Having gay friends is not the same as having guy friends? Absolutely. It depends on what you're interested in, what your preferences are. And even then, I honestly don't feel like it matters, because in the end, it is a trust issue. Like if you can't have friends of a certain gender or you know their sexual preference or yours, depending, what are you doing? Like, it's always been platonic, and they're mostly gay. What would it take to get a date tonight? It's been 40 years. Who are you asking? Destiny literally just told you what it would take. Always remember every single of your guy friends would hit if you let them. I don't agree with that sentence. I would like to believe that that's not true, at least. I don't think that's true. Every single... I think it's case by case based on how you behave around those friends and if it makes your partner uncomfortable. Absolutely find out your partner's boundaries, but if they're... Sometimes these boundaries that they're setting are... They might be asking for too much. It might be based off insecurities, and all that has to be addressed too, you know? I think a lot of people end up in really possessive and controlling relationships because they're just accepting all the things that it's being asked of them, and that's not okay. I'd ask a girl to get tested before do anything. I have done that. My past 2 relationships, I did that. I'm not even kidding. I asked for the test results. I'm not even kidding. I've done that. I mean, why not? You did that too? You did that too? You never know where the parts have been, you know? You gotta... Would you let your best friend date your ex? I mean, that's not really a date kind of question, but that is an interesting question, though. Never be too safe. Nope, you don't know, you don't know. It's best to just be chill instead of wondering, you know? Where have these parts been? Is it safe? Can I go there with, my... Anyway. God damn it. Never mind me, guys. I'm sorry. Depends if these friends... Yeah. Would you date your best friend's ex? I think, that's a tough one, right? What if it's the love of your life? That's a tough one. There's that sus mind tactic. No, I don't know what you mean. I don't know. What I meant was, thermometer. Yeah, thermometer. Would you go there with the thermometer? Yep. It depends. If I caught odd vibes from them before, yeah. If not, they're none, and it's none of my business. It depends on too many things. I would not know. Let me show you guys some of these questions. I've been in full screen this whole time. Let me put away my tail. Can I like... Guys, see that? Okay, yeah, I zoomed. Zoom! I'm at work catching the stream, but since when, were you back on the internet, Becky? Oh, damn. Becky, people want to know. Make sure to hit that like button. I'm actually not sure how much that helps, but I've heard that it helps, so please do. It's for free. You just gotta click the button. And if you haven't done it, go. Just click that like button. Why don't you test out randomly messaging all of your guy friends, asking if they want to hook up and see the results? Oh, that is a good experiment, actually. I bet that's been done before. I bet that's been done before. If they're subscribed to iVixie on YouTube, are you subscribed to iVixie on YouTube? Yeah, guys, what's the answer, huh? What's the answer? Yeah, Do you guys need a link? Actually, I think I put it in the description area. Deal breaker question? The answer is yes, obviously. Obviously. There we go. We got about 22 more minutes, guys. I have a feeling that we might not hit this goal. Which means we might not be doing the LCU episode next week. But, like I said earlier, that's okay. Because I feel like if I feel very strongly about making my opinion heard, I'll probably find other ways to do it. That's totally, yeah, Saza would be absolutely fine with that. 90% of them said yes, even a lot of them that were in a relationship. You actually saw that? There was a thing? Don't encourage that. What was that about, Destiny? The not encouraging thing. Would you fight for me? I think that's too soon because we are talking about like people who you don't know very much, like a first date sort of situation, where someone's new and you're trying to get to know them. I think would you fight for me is like, it's dependent on your connection first, right? You have to create a strong connection to be expecting that from someone. Yeah. Oh, I think you told me about it. I want to see that. That is super interesting to me. I promise you would be shocked. No, I understand that. No, I get where you're coming from. That's definitely something that feels like it would be insanely different from a guy's perspective and a girl's perspective. Would you like me if I was a worm? Playing Last Train Out of Wormtown. I was actually thinking about playing that later in community night. Are you guys in for it? You guys up for it? Yeah, ride or die immediately. More Vixie streams! What's that game about? So, the last worm out of, a last train out of Wormtown is like a community game. So it's one of those games that I play with the community on Saturday nights for community night. It's like, there's this worm. So one of the players is a worm, like a really big one. And he's trying to get all the last few villagers. And the rest of the people in the lobby are villagers. And they have to try to get the train to work to get out before they're killed by the worm. It's really fun. Like a community game. Lobby is up to 16 people. It's really fun. Yeah, guys, join the BBU Discord. The Becky Show Discord. There's a lot of conversations happening there all times of the day. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. A little silly game. Simple concept, you know. And then you rotate. Unsubbing? Aw, Josh, I'm sorry. Just remember, guys. I am only here 2 hours a week on a Saturday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And if it's not your kind of content, that's absolutely fine. Don't forget that you still have a bunch of other shows on the network, or on this channel specifically, that that are still there. Like, I've not replaced them, so... No, Josh, I miss you! Oh no, see what you're doing? See what you're doing? Oh my gosh. Ah, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. No, I'm fine. I understand, right? Because it is very different from what people are used to watching. Even if it's just the fact that, as some people would say, I'm a cartoon, right? Even just the fact that that's how I choose to communicate with you guys. Some people are just not into that. And that's fine. I just want you to remind you guys that there's Becky and Roxy and Savage and Think Gemini, and they're all still here. I have not replaced them. He goes for the emotional and unavailable types. Yeah, you know what? That makes total sense. The Josh! The Josh. Has the kid behind the camera stuff has been addressed here? No. No. Do you guys like wanna link me? I can go check that stuff out right now. We can have a we can do a reaction live. Since we're most likely not doing an LCU episode anyway, I can go check it out and we can go discuss it a little bit before we go. I am mostly ready for the Peaky Dates series anyway. I think we have discussed a lot of important questions today. You promised no drama today? It's just 15 minutes! Come on, man! Can you not handle 15 minutes of drama? Just 15 minutes of drama? I'm out! Okay, fine, fine. I'm fine. Becky, I'll reach out to you tomorrow because I would like to know the story. Yeah. There's definitely a place that you can go to get up to date to what's going on. And definitely ask next time you're on a show and you see Becky. She's gonna be back next week, by the way. She took a few days off from Thursday to I think Monday, and then she'll be back. And she's feeling a lot better already, so you're likely to be hearing from her very soon. Did that work? Ooh, no it did not. I don't think it allows links in the chat, maybe. You're great, ignore the haters. Ah, thank you, Mr. Man. Thank you. You're so sweet, thank you. And yeah, I'm not giving it any attention, don't worry. If anything, I just want to make sure that they don't judge what's happening on the channel just by what I'm doing for these 2 hours, right? That's what I'm trying to make sure that people understand. Like, I'm just here for those 2 hours a week. Definitely come back on Monday and you'll see Becky here, so I just want to make sure people know that. Because it's not for everyone and that's fine. Ooh, there's a YouTube. A Sunday show. The thing is, I already do a Sunday stream. I do 2 actually over on Twitch. And I'm okay with these 2 hours a week at the moment, you know? And if you guys want to hang out, then you got those 2 hours to look forward to. If that ever changes, I'll let you know. You never know. Things are changing all the time. I'm judging, but I love it. It's pretty heavy stuff, just heads up, really. Oh, it's like a live stream, though. It's a live stream. I don't think I can watch and actually get, like, any questions answered, you know? DV trigger. Charlie linked it. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, I don't see it. I saw a link, but it was to a live stream. That video is 8 minutes. Then I didn't get the right video. Let's see. What if I search it? There's a 911. Oh, I think I know which one. Bridget's 911 call to Somerville police over Mike's alleged DV. What does DV stand for? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I get it. You don't need to, yeah, I got it. Six hours ago. Oh, so that's what you guys think is like being addressed right now. Okay. But you seem cool, so I'll follow you too. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And again, if you're looking for Becky specifically, that makes sense. Maybe you're not like maybe you're out of date with everything that's been going on. Then definitely come back on Monday. Actually, usually they start. I think they said they would start earlier. I'm not sure if the new schedule. But they usually are on. They start like 13 minutes from now on the usual schedule, and they might start earlier. And definitely join the Discord too. If you're not yet on the Discord. It's a scary call. I mean, it is on YouTube, so we're allowed to watch it, right? We're allowed to watch the video. Yeah, I do. I have been putting the link in the chat though. Mostly the YouTube. Because you guys are more YouTube people, I'm guessing. She will pull it up? Yeah. I'm kind of scared to do it, especially if it's gonna trigger you guys. Could affect Monte. Yeah. That's why I'm a little... It's just intense. Yeah, no linking to the Twitch. Yeah. But again, if you guys want to hang out throughout the week, you know, just follow the trail and you'll find me. I'm not that hard to find. Yes, name is Ivixie. Exactly, Ivixie. No problem. You can route the audio so only you can hear it, but react live. I could do that. Where do you normally stream again? On Twitch? On Twitch. 4 days a week. And then I'm here two hours a week. I don't suggest doing it. Alright, well, in that case, just to be safe, I won't be either watching it with you guys or reacting to it. You guys will have to go and check it out yourself. And if I do end up reacting to it, it might have to be with more planning. No, I understand. I would be easily able to do that. But I don't like commenting on something that you guys can't hear yourselves. I feel like that's confusing. Ah, thank you, Oreo. I appreciate it. Thank you. And definitely join the Discord if you haven't already, because that would be the place. If you ask anybody what's been happening for the last few months, you will have an answer. So definitely join the Discord as well. Ah, thank you guys. Thank you. Again, it's different content over there. It's like more gaming focused. So if you guys want more of the drama stuff or more of just chatting kind of vibe, then definitely it'll be during these 2 hours on Saturdays. I feel like Michael videos are clickbait. That is true though. That is true. Like a lot of the stuff like that he posts on his Twitter and the way that he plans his content is really clickbaity. A lot of the stuff is just theater, you know what I'm saying? So who knows if anything is true or not. People will have to listen on their own, yeah. That is the safest thing. Gaming posts is what I'm all about. Well, there you go. You have that option throughout the week, and it doesn't conflict with Roxy and Becky usually, unless they do like extra streams. But usually, like for Queen Supreme and Late Night with Roxy and Savage, it doesn't conflict because I do it before that. I stream before that. That call didn't seem... Well, yeah, I mean, if a call, yeah, is a call, right? But the titles, however, the thumbnails and making a bigger deal out of something that it might be, you know? That I think earlier I was watching a Queen's episode from yesterday, I think, and there was footage of, like, Bridget and Michael throwing cupcakes at Tiny Tina's house, like, okay, like, we're gonna take that serious? Like, what? They're having a fight again? Ugh, you know, it's just the theater. 100% real, unfortunately. Is this what caused the issues a few months ago when he started talking about a court case and whatnot? Okay, sounds good, Sazo. I'm gonna be preparing my drinks as well and joining you guys on the Discord in a little bit. And remember, guys, in 2 hours, I'll have to check, but I think there's a Roxy's gonna be doing a sleep stream 2 hours after I end my stream. Isn't that right, Becky? Isn't that what's gonna happen? Yes, in 2 hours, yes. So there's not gonna be a redirect, but in 2 hours you guys can expect Roxy to show up right here, and you can hang out with her. Yeah, the charges, gotcha. That's what we all love here? I mean, I do. I'm a sucker for that sort of stuff. But I don't want people to force or fake drama I'll watch a movie for that, you know? If I'm looking for drama, then I want it to be real people with real emotions going through real things, not faked or theater. If that makes sense. I don't want to be promoting my Discord on here because we do have the BBU Discord, but if you eventually make your way over to my channels, then, you know, we'll discuss it there. But I'm not going to be promoting that here, since we do have a Discord for the network. Like the current queens, yes, that's how I feel about it. That is how I feel about it. It's very, very theatrical, very fake, very at least with Becky, it would do the scripted stuff, but it would be like clear on Becky's face that she's, you know, it's not real, and then she would eventually be like, oh no, you know, we have to do this, and she would sort of let us know and hint at it. We could tell that it was scripted and not real. Hey lady, how you doing? We are on the last few minutes of the stream, guys. I'll be heading out in about 6 minutes. If there's anything that you guys want to discuss or say before I head out, you can do that now. I wanna make sure to paste the link to the forum for the peaky dates if you guys are interested. I'm starting a series tomorrow on my Twitch channel. For peaky dates, we're gonna be one-on-one dates in the game Peak. And I do have, oh crap, that's not the link, I'm sorry. That is not the link. This is the link. For the forum. I'm doing good, lady, I'm doing good. We had fun. We discussed a lot of like first date questions and what kind of important things you want to know from someone that you're dating. And that's something that those are the questions that I'm going to apply on these dates that I'm going one-on-one with people. Casual, fun dates, nothing serious. Ah, yes, Becky, I had a lot of fun. It was very relaxing. It was nice to discuss like the dating thing with people and see everyone's like opinions on things. A lot of single people in the chat. And yeah, it gets us in our feelings a little bit, but you know, it is a topic that I care about, and I know that it can be very hard to talk about. Ah, thank you, Devin. Thank you. Absolutely, Nikon. I hope to see you too. You asked some really good questions today. Yeah, sounds good, guys. I'll definitely be back next. Oh, I'll definitely be back next Saturday. We'll have a different topic to discuss, and you guys can come and hang out again. Oh, thank you guys. You guys were absolutely great today. I haven't had a drink before, but I might start my first time getting drunk on Ivex's stream. No! No, that sounds terrible. That sounds like I'm a really bad influence, and that's no. That sounds absolutely terrible. I have some really good questions to ask these on these dates. It's gonna be fun for sure. Ah, thank you guys. Thank you, Manji. It was so nice hanging out with you guys. Remember, guys, next Saturday, 6 p.m. EST, we'll be back here to hang out for another 2 hours. And we'll make it about something else this time. Probably. Donation train? No, that's okay. I don't That's okay. We don't need to do a donation train. It was nice talking to you too, Crazy. I'm not sure what we do, but I'm down for doing something. Yeah, there's always... Yeah, you always find something to do with people. But yeah, they have to be a little bit... You have to be able to bounce off of someone, isn't it? To bring them on to a live stream. Not everyone is equipped for it. Yes, I'll see you guys next Saturday. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. And the week after that, and the week after that one, and the week after that. Yeah. We'll make it fun. Hey, Twisted. Guys, thank you again so much for hanging out with me throughout these last 2 hours. And I'll see you guys again next Saturday. I want the same link drop for Discord as. Oh? You sound like Glammy! Take that back. Take that back. I sound like such a hater right now. Just a little. Oh my god. How do I see the rest of the server? You mean on Discord? Are you having trouble seeing all the channels and stuff? You might be able to like reach out to a mod if you really can't figure it out. Oh, your YouTube is connected? Then you might have to subscribe. If I'm not mistaken, you can only access the Discord if you are subscribed. If it's to the lower tier, I think it still counts. That would be the $2 one. And then you can get on the Discord and see the channels. Because I think it kind of keeps you away from the channels if you're not subscribed. It's a little bit of a filter. I personally think it's a really good one because it sort of filters out people who are not there for the right reasons, you know? So that's why. That's why you gotta connect, but also subscribe. It needs to know that you're subscribed. Otherwise, it won't show you the other channels. Basically telling Slide to bow down to him and kiss his feet. Can't even see his own feet. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye. Have a beautiful night ahead of you. Have fun with Roxy in 2 hours when she comes back and does her sleep stream. And I'll see you all soon. I'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. We'll get on those emotes as well. I'll get on it. We'll fix it for next one. Bye. Bye.